probably not going to be a long show tonight, anyways.
Well, like I said, I hope to God Philly Karen's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, I got some real and bullshit. I do not want to talk about Kirk tonight, because God forbid
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't even know who that is.
He's the guy that went around to all those campuses and was like arguing with or debating the students. He's like, okay, you're a trans person. What is a woman?
That guy got shot? That's the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty. We're not live yet, right? We're not
Oh,
live?
no, we're live, but it really doesn't mean anything.
Okay, I'm not saying it. I'm not going to say what I'm thinking then.
No, hold on. I'll mute you. Go.
You can unmute me now.
Yeah.
From what I understand, his wife and kids were in the crowd.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, I just they were there.
Oh, well, doesn't he have like 2 little kids and shit?
Yeah.
3 and 1.
Yeah, 3 and 1. Yep.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I hope this doesn't sound the wrong way, but hopefully they'll be young enough that they won't remember it.
Oh, guess what?
The
guess
3-year-old maybe, but the
What's...
1-year-old probably won't remember it.
John, I'm going to say it, and I'm not going to be mean about it, but what's tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
So now every day that it's 9/10, that is going to get tied to 9/11.
Shit, I forgot what tomorrow is.
9/11 was an inside job.
And now we're banned off of TikTok. Thanks, dumbass.
I'm just telling the fucking truth.
What's thermite?
Make sure you leave your jet fuel out for George Bush tonight.
I'm going to pour me a cup of apple juice.
Who drank my
Yeah, put a little vodka in that apple juice, Christian.
Okay, Eve, this ain't the barbershop.
You know what? Look, what did you work today? The Hudson River?
Close enough. I mean, I was in knee deep in shit.
Christian.
So I might as well have had cement shoes.
Look,
Christian, you know what? Christian, let me get. You know what show I've been watching lately that I friggin' love? Did you ever watch The Neighborhood with Cedric the Entertainer?
Yes, I have.
I fucking love that show.
Yes, I have. Yeah. And as for Ronnie, you can find my sympathy in the dictionary between the words shit and syphilis, because I don't have it for you.
I just want to get your reaction to this. So I've been watching a new show lately. Love Thy Neighbor.
The irony there. Okay.
Christian, please tell me you know what that show is.
I think Christian stepped away. He went to go get some apple juice.
Literally, he pulled an Eve. He pulled an Eve from the barbershop, went to go get some apple juice.
It is the one Tyler Perry show that's not about getting his butthole fingered when he was younger.
Yeah, I never heard that show.
It's funny. You should check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No, go ahead.
Show. I mean, I've been watching one show. It's another Canada show that I discovered. It's been off the air for years. You ever hear of a show called Corner Gas?
Who hasn't?
Yeah. There's an animated version too.
I just discovered it about a month and a half ago. It was on. They put it on Roku. That's the only reason I knew about it. I friggin' started watching that. I love that friggin' show.
I'm watching Roku on my LG TV because I just said fuck it and went through the browser.
No, because I have the Roku channel and I watched it and I saw it said, "Oh, if you like this show."
Only service with 2 broke girls for fucking free. It's not going to cost me $40 to rewatch this shit.
Well, I mean, 2 broke girls. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, Beth Bears and Kat Dennings.
Switch those names around and you got me.
You like Beth Bears better?
No, I like Kat Dennings.
Gee, what do you like about Kat Dennings? Her big brown eyes?
I love her dry-ass sense of humor, actually. I've loved Kat Dennings since Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
But you also like her big brown eyes, too, I'm sure.
Right? Well,
Well, here, you know what I didn't realize? You know, she's in the 40-year-old virgin.
yeah, she's the daughter.
Yeah, she was. I never realized that until I rewatched it, and I'm like, holy shit, Kat Dennings. That's what she was really. I think that's before Nick and Nora, though.
It was way before Nick and Nora because Nick and Nora, she was in her early 20s playing in her teens.
And then Two Broke Girls came out and stuff like that, and that's what made her. I mean, she was popular before that, but that show made her.
I don't know about that, man. Like,
You don't ask.
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist
Uh-oh,
was during the height
Ronnie's-
of Sarah.
Ronnie's getting yelled at.
No, apparently my wife doesn't know that YouTube TV is fucking cable.
Kick his ass, D!
Yeah, I
What you
hear
do? Forget to take out the garbage?
You tell me.
No, he's
You hear me?
Garbage is Friday.
You can hear me?
Shit.
Good. Kick his ass, Seabass!
Hey, Ryan.
I knew that. I
Ryan,
was
let's
waiting
do
for you
it.
to say
Ryan.
kick his ass, Seabass.
Ryan,
Yeah.
let's do it. Whoop his ass. Whoop his ass.
his ass.
Hey,
Whoop
hey,
his
whoop
ass.
his
This ain't-
Whoop-
This ain't there ain't no whoop that trick here.
Look,
No,
I was
no,
about
no,
to say
no.
that.
Whoop that trick.
Christian,
Whoop
Christian.
that trick. Whoop that trick.
Christian. It's like instead of Debo, it's like Deanne, kick his
I
ass.
whoop that trick.
You got knocked the fuck out. Give me my goddamn money.
And then all I would have done was just smile like Denzel and say my two favorite words. My nigga.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Betting Window on the Nerd Report Network. I'm your host, Evan Ronnie, and with me, as always,
Captain Stuntcock himself.
as well
That's
as
right, bitches. I get the number 2 spot now. I get the number 2 spot.
I am the captain
Until I
now.
come back full time, bitch, then I'm taking it back.
I am the captain now.
We're gonna fight in the parking lot of a Chili's for this.
Oh, fuck that! You just go across the fucking street to Pennsylvania. We'll go to a Waffle House.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! We're doing this at a Waffle House.
And then we'll go to a Wawa and fight in the parking lot like the Goldbergs. Jake and Town
I
Posse.
mean,
As
I
well,
never been to a Wawa, so I'll whoop your ass in the parking lot and then go get something to drink.
Well, here's the thing. I'll be healthy now. I'll have 2 good knees then.
Not for long.
and with us, as always,
The Zombie Master. I've been resurrected for one thing, but you won't hear from me in the next couple weeks because they're cutting some dead people out of me.
and
Maybe we can
hello,
get them voices in the head under control.
and hello, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
He's
What,
already
no-
had. Yeah, let me just get this out of the way for Christian real quick. Fucking white people shit.
Yeah, man, yeah. Every time I come on, y'all always doing some white boy shit. Really?
Nothing will top That's
Hey.
the movie. That's my boy. Fucking white people.
hey, at least we don't put fucking raisins in the potato salad.
Look, if y'all know somebody that does that, or if y'all do it yourselves, me and you gonna have to fight.
Listen, I know how to season my chicken.
No, you don't.
I do.
Salt and pepper don't count, Ronnie.
No, fuck.
You know what does count, Ronnie? You know what does count?
What's that?
And it better have dust on the top.
What's the saying?
Creole.
If you not
Creole
sneezing,
season.
if you not sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
That's right.
Nah, hold on.
You
I'm
ain't-
gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him, Ronnie, what you season your chicken with?
Depends on the rub.
It doesn't matter what you season your chicken with.
Listen, Dwayne, go lose about 50 pounds of muscle.
Look, man, I lost 50 pounds altogether. So
Yeah.
shit.
Now, have you seen The Rock
Yes.
lately?
Yeah, I saw him. I mean, look, he's 50 something years old.
Yeah,
Shit.
but he lost after he did the fucking smash machine. He literally lost all of his muscle.
But
Because he
he's still
didn't
a
have
ripped
to.
guy.
He looks
Dude,
like,
you know how unhealthy it is to be that fucking muscular for real?
listen,
Yeah.
he looks like he should be in Cuba right now.
Like we could say that, like, you know, that's like the picture of health, but like when you have that much muscle on a frame that can't support it, your blood's not flowing effectively and you're causing circulation issues which can lead to congestive heart failure. It's not healthy.
I mean, Batista was the same way.
Yeah, Batista lost mad weight too, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He's down about maybe. I think he's
How-
under 200 pounds now.
Wait, how old is Batista?
He's about 56 or 57, I think.
That's crazy. I didn't think he was that old.
Well, hold on. I'll pull it up. Hold on.
Yeah.
Soto went yard for a meaningless bullshit home run.
Fuck the Mets. The
And-
season's over.
Now Dave Batista looks like Ellen DeGeneres' next girlfriend.
Dave Batista. He's 56, actually.
Wow.
Oh, he's Mariah Carey's age.
Yeah,
Let me
fuck.
just say, you can tell that he's 56. You can't tell that R-Truth is in his 50s.
Oh, and
And
Ryan.
Triple H, I think, is in his 50s too.
And the Rock is 53 years old.
Yeah, he's
and-
53.
And I'm gonna say it because we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week. Youngblood's guitarist needs to stop trying to be Randy Rhoads.
Youngblood's guitarist needs to stop trying to tap out the beginning of Crazy Train. It was fucking terrible.
Oh,
You know what was cooler than that, though?
what?
You guys ever heard of you guys ever heard School of Rock, like an actual
Yeah.
little music academy inspired by the movie?
Yes.
Yeah, we got one in. I got one in the town next over to me.
So they were doing like one of their little recital things, and they were playing Crazy Train, and out on stage with these kids walks Zach fucking Wild.
Yeah.
And guess how that one sounded? Better than Youngblood's guitarist.
Yeah.
Of course, he's probably played it 1.5 million fucking times.
Listen, and the VMAs literally were on Sunday. Were, hey guys, remember how cool we used to be? We used to play music television.
Oh no,
they
MTV made an announcement. They're going back to the music video format.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. Because God forbid, we need more. The only thing we need less is we need more music videos. But God forbid, can we get celebrity fucking deathmatch?
No, it wouldn't fly today.
Yeah, I think it might.
We
Not
can
at
get.
all, dude.
Listen,
People are
we
too
can get
fucking
Beavis and
simple.
Butthead. We can get. No, you know what would not fly today? Road Rules. That would not fly today.
I was about to say, did you watch any of the new Beavis and Butthead?
No.
I
actually.
stopped watching Beavis and Butthead years ago.
So it's Beavis and Butthead in name.
So, okay. Hey, listen, they got pop culture back to them, so they decided to throw them back into Fortnite.
So, like, yeah.
For God's sakes there, boy, you quit jerking off in the shed.
Mm-hmm.
I never could do so damn much whacking in my tool shed.
Shed?
God damn it! They keep whacking off in my goddamn tool shed, boy.
That boy's not right.
That boy's
Granny.
not right.
That's a pretty good Mr. Anderson.
Really, that boy? I'll tell you what, boy.
Was his wife's name Peggy in Beavis and Butthead?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll look at. Let me look it up. Hold on. While are we?
While you're
Let's
doing
see.
that, if you're new to this show, welcome. We are for the most part, a sports talk show with sports betting mixed in between, where we dive into good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the wide world of sports and sports betting. Not a lot of sports betting going on, but there is a lot of sports news. There's a lot of news.
His wife's name was Marcy. His wife's name was Marcy. Marcy Anderson.
R.C. Darcy, got it.
That's my wife, Marcy.
A lot of news, but God forbid we can't have nice things.
All right, who's going? When is Philly Karen going to come over and try to take the talk show, saying claim it's hers?
Listen. The last thing I needed was to get a ball in my hand. It doesn't matter if it was from a kid. I asked him to play Roadblocks first, but he decided not to and he got mad, and the father decided to step in between us. Oh, God. Fuck her. Seriously. She can go fuck herself. How are you that obsessed about a goddamn baseball?
Because her daddy didn't love her enough.
Because she's the reason the dinosaurs are extinct, isn't she?
It is because she touched herself at night.
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys seen the memes? I mean, the memes are freaking getting
Have
funnier
you
and
seen
funnier.
the Savannah Bananas?
Yeah, they did one with the Grinch. Yeah, I saw that.
So if anyone does not know what we're talking about, have you been living under a fucking rock? During the Marlins Phillies game, was it Alex Boehm?
No, Harrison Bader.
Harrison Bader hit a home run. Father went over, grabbed it, was the first one to get there, grabbed it to give to his son.
On his birthday.
Yeah, on his birthday. People forget that there's cameras everywhere. So all of a sudden a woman, we'll call her Karen, because we actually don't know who she is yet.
We will.
The internet will find out, because God forbid, Reddit. She went over and started yelling at the man, saying, "You stole this ball from me, this, and this." Meanwhile, to de-escalate the situation, he took the ball out of the kid's glove and gave it to the Karen.
And then there's more to the story.
Yeah, good on the Marlins and good on the Phillies. So after they saw this, they all saw it. The Marlins went out and got him pretty much a fan care package, ball,
T-shirt.
I think they gave him a jersey.
They gave him a bunch of shit.
Yeah, and an invitation to go to the dugout to meet Harrison Bader.
Yep.
And when Harrison Bader came out and gave him, I believe it was the actual bat he hit the home run with.
It was. He signed the bat.
And he signed the bat to him, and he gave him the bat. So good on the Marlins. Good on the Phillies. Fuck the Karen.
But did you hear what else that young man got?
No, I did not.
So apparently, I don't know who his name is. I forgot. I'd have to look it up. But somebody is going to say, whoever's in the World Series, I'm buying tickets for the World Series for him and his family on me. So basically, somebody is going to buy him and his family World Series tickets.
Okay, that's cool.
And he's getting an RV. They're getting an RV.
Okay.
Free RV. So everybody's saying, "Oh, Karen thinks, oh, I won. Yeah, you won shit. You won a $15 baseball in a world that hates your guts if they ever see your face in the world again."
And apparently, this wasn't her first time doing this. She apparently did this at a concert where a kid in a wheelchair wanted the lineup sheet from the band.
Oh, set list.
And she flipped out, caused the scene.
So I'm trying to find the tweet for what he got. I'm trying to find what he got.
Wait, the company offers the Karen $5,000 for stolen home run ball under one condition.
She's got to write "I'm sorry" on the ball.
Yeah. She won't do it.
That means she'd have to come out in public.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to find. It's like, who's Marcus Lemones? Does that sound familiar to anybody?
No.
Marcus, it's L-E. He goes, I'll send this young man and his family to the MLB World Series on me. Oh, just one more thing. You won an RV as well. Dad of the year. He sent a tweet out. Marcus, whoever this guy Marcus is he's buying the entire family World Series tickets and he's giving them an RV.
Who cares? Who cares who it was? Good on him.
Yeah, great on him. And like I said, That's the only time you'll hear me ever say anything positive about the Philadelphia Phillies is how they made good on it with this kid. I
But
still hate them.
I
But
mean, listen.
I give them kudos. I give them kudos.
It's one thing.
And I never hated Harrison Bader either. I always liked Harrison. He's always been a class act.
It's a different to hate the team than hate the organization. The organization did the right thing. Both organizations did the right thing. The players.
Christian, what do you think? I want to know
there.
what Christian's take is on this. Where did Christian go?
I don't know. Christian, you there?
Where did Debo?
Ryan, what are your thoughts on this?
Until Christian comes back. What do you think?
You talking about?
The
Philly Karen.
Oh, fuck that bitch.
Okay.
Straightforward. Fucking, I'm right to it, man. Fuck that bitch. She's a selfish cunt. I hope she gets herpes.
Well, geez.
Christ.
What about how the Phillies and Marlins handled it too?
I mean, look, they handled it very well, but I'm more on like fuck that bitch.
All right, here's the question now. I want to ask this question. I'll ask this to Christian when he comes back too.
I'm here.
What's your take on Philly Karen?
You talking about the woman who stole
the ball from the kid?
baseball?
Yep, you got it.
I read she lost her job because of that.
No, but what's your opinion on the whole situation? How the Marlins and Phillies handled it?
You can't do that. You know, like, look, all of us have been to a professional baseball game, and you know, I'll even tell you guys a story after I give my thoughts. You just can't do that, especially to a kid. Like the ball that a kid catches at a baseball game, it means more to him than it would a grown man or a grown woman. And I mean, to steal that joy from that kid, who knows? That could have been that kid's first game. You know what I'm saying? And to do that, nah, like, you know, it's a kid. Let him live his life. You were a kid once, and I'm sure there were certain things that brought you joy in your life, and who knows, you know. But the way I look at it,
Wrapping maybe bringing her joy was wrapping a Christmas tree up too tight
No,
and throwing it up a
but-
chimney.
yeah, something like that. But anytime you see somebody conduct themselves in that manner, and I want all y'all to hear this. Anytime you see somebody conduct themselves in that manner, that means they're miserable on their own part. You get what I'm saying? Like, something's either not right in their life, and they want to force their misery upon others. So it's like misery loves company. That's the best way. I could really look at it, but nah, kudos to both Philly and the Marlins for making sure, you know, this kid was taken care of. And, you know, the story I wanted to tell you, 2018, White Sox at a White Sox game playing the Yankees, of course. And there was a kid there, right? Had a Yankee jersey on, had the hat on and everything. And there were mad Yankee fans sitting by the Yankees bullpen in the outfield. And but you know what they do in between innings, what are they doing? They're throwing the baseball around, right?
Yeah.
This kid just literally kept, you know, motioning over to the bullpen. Yeah, can I get a ball? Can I get a ball? Can I get a ball? And one of the bullpen catchers saw him and just shook his head like, okay, I got you. And by the time, you know, by the time the game was about to resume, they threw him the ball, and man, everybody just clapped for him. Nobody came and took it from him or anything. And that's what it's all about. I mean, you should have seen the look on this kid's face. This kid had to be about 7 or 8 years old, but to see the look on this kid's face was everything. I mean, look, I don't have kids. I'm not a parent, but you know, I felt like a proud dad just seeing that, you know. And I mean, that's what it's all about, man. Like, let these kids have their moment.
And this was his birthday too.
This was what?
It was his birthday.
Oh, look, the father better than me, because I'd have cursed that bitch out.
That's a question I want to ask of all of you now. That's why I was bringing it up before you came back. So a lot of people online have been giving the father flack for giving the ball back. for giving her the ball. Now, if you were in that position, would you have given the ball back, or would you have stood up and said, "You're not getting it"?
I would have stood up, yo. If my kid had the ball, you got to be an advocate for your kids. I think Ryan can attest to that because he's the parent here. But like, yeah.
What'd you say?
Christian, would you like?
What you said?
Said punch that bitch in the face.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, I'm giving that bitch sweet shit music. You heard? Like, come on.
Just hear a bell all of a
you
sudden
can't
because of
do
a
that.
low blow.
Huh?
You hear a bell go off because you hit someone with the low blow. The bing.
Yeah, hold on, guys. I'll be back. Keep talking.
No, but I've been hearing they get like they were making fun of him about how he got startled by the time when she came up and grabbed him and stuff like that. Well, the first thing I think what would any one of us would have done probably is the second that you put your hands on somebody, you're swinging.
Yeah.
You're swinging. I don't care if it is, man, woman, or indifferent. She grabbed. She didn't tap him on the shoe. She grabbed him and spun him. She spun him around.
Yeah, it depends on the proximity. If I'm in real close, I might just catch him in the fucking jaw with an elbow.
I'm sorry. She's like, but a lot of people were saying like, this lady had the cojones to do this. What if that guy turned around to be like, "You touched my kid," and he just started going off on her?
Technically, she put his hands on her. She put her hands on his kid in a violent manner. He can get her for assault and assaulting a minor.
It's just I think what he says he did that because he wanted to show his kids like what's between how to de-escalate and stuff like. I applaud him for it, but
yeah. See, and I'm one of them dads where I'm like, all right, son, now you watch this. Let Dad show you how you take care of this. Hey, you fucking fat whale of a cunt. Come here.
Hey, Karen, bring that hairdo over here.
Hey, some dumb broad.
Why don't you bring my kid's fucking ball back over here before I fucking take it away from you and shove it up your fucking schnutzy?
Hey, you ever hear of the pitching machine? Oh, you don't want to become one.
Don't worry, you're going to leave with the ball, but it's going to be lodged firmly up your ass.
Or somewhere else.
No, firmly up her ass.
Listen. We've had apparently there's been...
Along with about 5.5 inches of my foot.
So apparently, in other news, the dildos are back. Not in the WNBA though.
I walked in at the right time.
And not in the WNBA, but we are going to the NFL. Apparently 2 lime green dildos got thrown onto the field at NFL games. One during the Panthers, the other during the Bears.
Dildos.
Appropriate. Dildos.
That's right. The dildos. They're all good. They're lime green. They're good. Dildos.
Hey guys, what do midgets call their sex toys?
Dills? Pickles?
Lildos.
Boo.
Fuck you, that was funny.
No, it wasn't.
I have nothing to say about that one.
Makes as much sense as the opening fight during the Rams game where the bitch got bloodied up like a motherfucker.
What do you mean it made as much sense? Little people, lil dough, little dildo, lildo. Jesus Christ, fucking, what's the word I'm looking for here? Fucking peasant.
Listen. If you wanted to get real technical, you could just call them gherkins.
Cretins.
Oh, fuck you. That was funny.
No, it wasn't.
Nobody's laughing.
Gherkins, little pickles.
God, the both of you were just striking out.
And that's why I'm not going to even touch that joke.
Everyone knows who the real comedian is of this show.
No, fuck that. We are 0 for 2, John. You get that strikeout.
No.
You are
Everybody
not
knows-
Tony. You are not Tony Gwynn. Damn it! You can't put shit in play.
Everybody knows who the real
Stop putting
comedian
that
is
play.
in this show.
Give us a terrible joke right now.
No, I'm not. I ain't got to do shit but stay black and die.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to you.
No, John's going to take the walker, get
God-
hit by the pitch on this
Listen,
one.
God forbid, you have to go to a NASCAR event in whiteface.
Dude, that was fucking hilarious.
Did you?
Listen.
Yeah, that dude was funny as shit.
Me,
He was
listen.
ejected.
Someone like me at a NASCAR event is like seeing a Muslim eating a pork chop. It ain't gonna happen.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. If Ryan ever comes down, we're going to Dover.
Yeah,
Dude went and-
I ain't got. I'm gonna say it again, Ronnie. I ain't got to do shit but stay black and die.
Bullshit. I'll buy the Hennessy.
Dude.
See,
No.
you just.
Dude
You,
went to a
ooh, I'm
NASCAR
hanging
event.
up.
Dude for real went to a NASCAR event in whiteface. You motherfucker, you hung up.
Did he hang up?
He'll be back.
Yeah.
There he is.
He came
Why,
back.
listen, I got a question for him. Why it had to be Hennessy? Why couldn't be grape drink?
Because God forbid, I'm gonna be. Listen, if I'm gonna be bringing milk, if I'm gonna be bringing Coors Light, I gotta be bringing something for you.
Oh my God. He saw your stereotype with a funnier stereotype.
See, this is why we can't get ahead as a people.
Hey, listen, it could be worse. You could be like Frankie Muniz, jumping off a ladder and breaking two fucking things on
Hold
your
on.
spine.
Let me bring
You be respectful. No talking about Malcolm.
He's driving
Let me-
NASCAR.
Let me just say this. What's setting y'all back right now is the motherfuckers going on Facebook and making like the chicken fried watermelon with the grape Kool-Aid dipping sauce.
That sounds
See-
so fucking good, though.
See that? Listen. See, that's just the nigga treat we don't need in this lifetime. Okay? The Book of Nigalations says, nah, we ain't doing all that.
Every time I'm hearing this, I'm just think. Every time I hear that, though, I think of Riley from the Boondocks.
Oh, I'm choking on my water. Oh, shoot. Oh, my
See,
God.
I think of the Boondocks, but I think of Uncle Ruckus.
Oh God.
Oh, my God.
I'm just going to say this. These boys ain't right.
The Oncelers. The Oncelers. It's just fucking John Cena and Samuel L. Jackson cursing up a storm.
And
But dude, I'm
ladies,
not even, the video that I saw where they made that shit, the dude is like, well, he's like, fuck this, just go ahead and call me the N-word.
ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly why I come on the show late. Because of shit like this.
And Christian, if you
okay?
notice, I ain't saying a damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Shit.
Listen, what's setting people back in NASCAR is the fact that there's only one black driver and he got in trouble for saying that there was a noose in his garage.
Oh my God, we can't talk about NASCAR without me talking about fucking South Park. Fucking pissing me off.
He's pissing me off. They took our jobs.
Fucking Obama pissing me off.
Oh God.
Lord help us.
And no bullshit. Frankie Muniz is actually driving in the FedEx Cup. He's in the minor leagues of NASCAR, but he's not racing for another 2 months because he fell off a ladder.
He's actually a fucking decent racer.
Yeah, he's actually not bad.
You know what it is? In all respect, he's not a he's a good driver. I've
So
seen
you-
a
so
couple
you ready
of
for
his
this?
races. He's not a terrible driver.
He came out with a schedule. He had to fly to Toronto for 4 days to film the next season of Malcolm in the Middle. Fly back to where he was racing, race the
Dude.
Saturday, and then fly back out to film more episodes.
Since you brought up the reboot there,
Yep.
there is another reboot that's coming that I don't think I could be any more excited for.
Which
is
We've got 10 episodes coming. The Solomons are returning to Earth.
Third Rock.
And they've got the entire cast back from French Stewart, John Lithgow, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. What's the fucking girl's name?
I I know her name. Oh, hold on. What the fuck's her name? Oh, I'll look it up. Hold on.
But yes, Third Rock from the Sun is getting 10 new episodes. Not Third Rock.
Kristen Johnson.
Kristen Johnson. Yes, Kristen Johnson. And is Jane Curtin coming back though?
Yeah, from what I understand, they've got the entire cast.
Even the Nina's coming back too.
I think she died.
No, well, and then you got to hope Don's coming back. You got to hope Newman's coming back. That character.
God, you think about it though. The hardest one probably to get back would probably have been Jason Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
Well, or Kristen Stewart. From what I've seen her, she's not been in the greatest health the last
Kristen
couple of
Johnson,
years.
you mean?
Kristen Johnson. That's what I mean. She's been in not the greatest health.
No, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt's got the much busier Hollywood schedule.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, the fact that we're getting a Third Rock from the Sun, we're getting a new Malcolm one, and they got pretty much the original cast back for Malcolm in the Middle.
With the exception, I think one of the little brother, I think is
Yeah,
coming back.
I don't think Dewey's gonna be on.
Yeah, I think I heard that one of them's not coming back.
He's not coming back, but they're replacing him with, I think, the
Wait, so
daughter?
there's gonna be a Malcolm in the Middle. There's gonna be a Malcolm in the Middle reboot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, look, I've been watching that show on Hulu for like the last couple of months, and yeah, I forgot how funny that show really is. Like, that show was Modern Family before Modern Family.
Frankie Muniz schedule was insane from what he was telling people. The fact that he had to fly to Toronto to do the filming, then fly back to whatever town they were in for the NASCAR event, to then fly. He literally said he did not sleep for like 3 months.
Yeah, and look, I don't give a shit what anyone says. Reese was the funniest character on that show.
Wasn't that Bryan Cranston too?
Yep.
Wasn't that the?
Yep.
He was the
Yeah.
father.
That was right before, and that was that when that ended, that floated right into Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
We'll still never forget the fact that Bryan Cranston's first ever role in America was a putty. He was a voice of a putty in Power Rangers.
Oh.
What?
So
That was his first
You
role.
gotta
I'm
start
saying.
somewhere.
Yeah.
you gotta start somewhere.
I mean, George Clooney was the voice of a turkey in South Park.
Oh, he was the
Well,
dog. He
That's
was
right.
Sparky.
He's
He was. I know
Still-
that. That's a fun piece of trivia. He was
Still-
Sparky in season 1.
yeah, still like George Clooney was in South Park some way somehow.
Brad Pitt was on Jackass. He's
Yep.
why the show got canceled.
Shocking.
Because they kidnapped him for a prank at one of his movies.
Yep.
Like, just as people were starting to recognize him, they pulled up and fucking jerked him into a van and drove off, and people, like, legitimately called the cops.
That's almost bad as that. What was that show that Ashton Kutcher used to have on MTV?
Pranked
Punk.
or punked.
Punked. Oh, I hated that fucking show. That was just not that funny.
Oh, it was
The
funny,
only
and then Cody Rhodes tried to redo it with WWE.
Yeah. I just remember the one episode where Triple H was on it.
Okay, he did say that. So did anyone watch NXT last night?
I did not know.
I saw bits and pieces of it.
So Booker T is not under any heat, but he could be in serious trouble for what he said at the very end.
Oh, something about a dick.
No, so I heard this. I was watching this live. Stephanie Vaccaro comes out, and then Tiffany Stratton comes out, practically wearing just a bra.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and
Christian,
Booker-
have you ever seen Stephanie Vecker?
Send me a picture, please.
All
send
right,
it-
hold on.
But then Booker T, without,
He had. Just send him a picture.
but then Booker T says, and I quote, "I gotta pop out my dick." On cable, and the repeat has it. The replay has it, the same thing. Like, God damn it, Booker. and then mommy getting called a super senior.
I'm trying to see if I'm trying to see if I can find a good picture of her. Yeah, well this will make Christian happy.
Define good picture.
Well, I just found a picture of her in a bikini, so I think that should make him happy. There you go, Christian. It's in this whatever that is chat.
All right, hold on.
Uh-oh, he's gonna leave in about 5 seconds.
Nah, I'm looking. I want to see the. Yeah. All right, chat.
Oh God.
All right, here now. I'll show you my reaction on camera.
It's Booker T just looking at his palm.
I can't see the video, so.
The lotion.
So what do you think, Christian? Not too bad, huh?
Gotta
She
protect.
alright. I see it better. She all right. You know, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'll tear that little breadstick in half.
Hold on. John, you picked the worst fucking picture of her.
That's just the first one that popped up.
The same with Booker.
No, I'm gonna make Christian's day in a minute. Hold on. I gotta find.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, who's pounding that?
Oh, that's me. Type it over here. Yeah,
Oh, that sounded.
yeah, I'm over here typing. Oh shit.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, Christian,
Can-
something's coming for you in the chat.
I'm
There
gonna
you
say
go.
this nicely.
I'll just leave that there for Christian, and if he disappears, we'll know why.
I'm gonna say this nicely. People on Twitter, stop posting the fucking video.
Yeah, I'll see y'all in about 20.
I just sent him a picture of Trish Stratus. That's all he needed to do.
Yeah, I'll see y'all in about 20. Holla.
Hold on. He picked a terrible picture of Stephanie Vicaire.
Yes, he
Let me
did.
think.
Looks like I said, that's the first one I saw popped up in the search field.
Down and away on the keyboard, looking at that fucking old ass Chris Stratus photo.
Yeah, but Christian ain't complaining, are you?
Hell no, I'm not complaining.
That's exactly what I thought.
You ain't even like fucking sending like the new ones where she's still hot as fuck.
Yeah, nah, I saw a picture of her recently. I'm like, damn, she's still fine. All right, let's see. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's a better. Yeah, that's a decent picture of her.
Nah, she cute.
Yeah.
Ryan sounded like such a disappointed father. Oh, you sent the worst picture possible.
that one's good. She's changed with the WWE. Like now she does a lot.
That's a more recent Trish picture.
Got that fucking booty on her too.
That's a more recent Trish picture.
And for the nominees for the Sweet Sugar Walls.
Oh wait, we're doing that when I've got a nominee.
No comment.
I've got a nominee, and Christian's going to agree.
All right, let's see
Christian,
your nominee.
Christian, here's Tiffany Stratton. Here's the other one. Here's the one that Booker said he got to pop his dick out for.
All right, let me see.
All right. Oh yeah.
All right, you sent it?
Yeah, it's in the chat.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. It's in the chat.
All right, which one? The one John sent or the one Ronnie sent?
The one I sent.
The one Ronnie sent. The blonde.
We're both blonde, John.
Damn.
Well, no,
Trish.
that one Trish looks a little darker haired than that one, but the one that looks like a.
Nah, dude, sex looked like it would hurt with her.
There's
Well,
mine.
well, she is a former fuck Carmella.
Fuck
Um,
you, sir.
Nah, y'all remember that episode of The Simpsons when Marge got buff?
she
After,
was
after home, nah, after after Homer tapped it, he was walking around with a limp. Yeah, that's what she would do, messing with her.
she was the man.
Ay, caramba, white boy shit.
Phil,
If
don't
it-
make me pull out a
listen.
picture of Bailey.
Listen, if anyone hasn't figured out, there's not a lot of news today. And the news that's going around has nothing to do with sports.
Yeah, but you know what? I think this is a good distraction. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of ready to pick some games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's bring up the top 25 and
Hey, come on, John. John, you gotta stay because I'm here.
I'll stay. I'll do the football. I'll do the pro stuff, but I'm not doing the college stuff. I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't worry about it. You just pick what I pick. It's cool.
Well, yeah.
I got
So
you.
whatever Christian picks is my pick. Then there you
Christian,
go.
type
got
in
you.
type in the chat unless you sent it to me on my phone already.
Oh, yeah, I'm sending it right now. My
All right.
bad.
So top 25, real quick. Then we'll go over what we see. I just want to run through this quick. Teams that have dropped out: Arizona State, Florida, and SMU. They all lost. Shocking. That's why they're out. Number 25, Missouri. Ryan,
Fuck Missouri.
thank you. Number 24, Auburn. Fuck Auburn. Number 23, Michigan. Number 22.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of concerned about Michigan, and there's something I want to say after we
I'm not.
after we do the
I'm
picks.
not because
After-
they got an easy schedule coming up after that. That was their tough game.
Yeah, but there's something I gotta say about a lot of these college football head coaches and their new quarterbacks. So let's go through the top 25,
Oh,
and
really?
then I'll
Just remember,
tell you what.
they're not getting their head coach for Michigan's not going to be coaching this game.
'Cause he's suspended.
Yep, for paying for a title
Yeah.
allegedly. 22, Indiana. Because he's a winner. Google him. Number 21, Texas Tech. God forbid you pay for a fucking roster. Number 20, Utah. Of course, you played Cal Poly. Shocking. Number 19, Alabama.
Alabama.
Number 18, hallelujah, South Florida. Number 17, Ole Miss. Number 16, Texas A&M. Number 15, good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Number 14, Iowa State. After winning against the Cyhawk game, Iowa State. Number 13, Boomer, Sooner, Oklahoma. Number 12, going down, Clemson. Number 11, South Carolina. Number 10, Florida State. Number 9, Illinois. Number 8, Notre Dame. Number 7, Texas. Number 6, UGA, Georgia. Number 5, Miami. Number 4, Oregon, because, the Puddles had to come out like as a Labubu because he lost his head in week 1. Number 3, LSU. Number 2, Penn State. Number 1, the Suckeyes of Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, nothing really changed. Wasn't really how can I put it, a blockbuster weekend of college football. I previewed Iowa and Iowa State, and that game was exactly what I anticipated it to be, a defensive showdown. Not a lot of scoring, a lot of time of possession. Who could dominate the line of scrimmage a little more consistently, it was a field position game. Ohio State, they had their scrimmage against Grambling. Alabama bounced back. That's what the theme was for a lot of these teams in college football over the weekend. Because, Roddy, some quality opponents, they lost in week 1. Alabama, I don't think anybody saw that coming. Notre Dame lost, Texas lost, and they were ranked number 1. And who else? I know I'm missing someone else. Clemson, and I didn't even really like the way Clemson looked in week 2, but here we are, week 3, and yeah,
Yeah, no, it really didn't show much. I mean, this game, like, I'm sorry, everyone's like, oh, well, no, Ohio State plays no cupcakes this year. Really? What was Grambling? That looked like a cupcake to me.
What? Ohio State?
Yep.
Or as a certain somebody who used to be on the show used to call it, tomato cans?
I mean, the AD came out and said, we don't play no cupcakes.
Yeah, okay.
You know what? I'll say this. The team that showed a lot out there was a team that I've been banging the drum from the beginning. And that's Diego Pavia and Vandy.
Yeah, nah, you've been a supporter of him for a while.
And they have the second hardest schedule in the SEC.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because, again, person that used to be on the show, Chris, we in our group chat has come out and tried to blast saying that, oh, well, Notre Dame, not Notre Dame, Vandy stands no chance when Enter Sandman's playing. They're going into Blacksburg at night, home opener. Well, I'm sorry. I watched literally how they played against South Carolina and knew exactly how they were going to play against Vandy, and that's exactly what happened. And Vandy fucking wiped the floor with them. And now they go into South Carolina to take on the Gamecocks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. I had to type in the games that we're picking tonight.
Yeah, and Ronnie, I actually made a mistake because I told you Michigan would win when I told you I wasn't previewing, but I actually did pick Oklahoma.
I mean, listen, in all due respects with that one, you knew kind of what you were getting, and it really just had to show what it looked like.
Yeah, and I mean, across the board, Oklahoma just had way too much for Michigan to hang with. You know, I trusted Oklahoma's weapons on the perimeter a lot more than I did. I trusted Oklahoma's weapons on the perimeter a lot more than I did Michigan. And you know, the thing I wanted to say was I don't like the way a lot of these head coaches are using their new quarterbacks. I said it with Notre Dame and CJ Carr. I said it with Michigan and Bryce Underwood, and you know, even said it with Texas and Arch. Like, yo, you gotta open up the playbook to see what these kids are potentially made of. You're not gonna win football games just dinking and dumping all game long. You're gonna have to take a shot down the field eventually.
Yeah, but at the same time, it doesn't surprise me that they would dink and dunk against. Like, to say that Arch Manning is not ready, and yet this is his first time actually playing live competition where the like as a starter. Yeah, I'm sorry. That to me that means nothing. Like, he's not going to go pro after the beginning because he's not going to go first overall. That's going to be probably Nussmeier.
Yeah, I think he's the most pro-ready quarterback in the league right now.
So,
I mean, in the country.
Yeah, no, it's just yeah. But all right, we ready to make some picks?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up your thing real quick. Okay, so you only have one college game. Cool. All right. First game on the list. We go to, I believe it's in Georgia Tech. Yep, it is in Bobby Dole Stadium. Georgia Tech will host Clemson. The spread is Clemson -2.5. So They are 2.5-point favorites. I'm sorry. I am going to say this right now. 2.5. I wish I can get a 3 on this, but in all reality, I think Georgia Tech is the hot hand right now, and Clemson, you spot Troy 17 points and then come back and beat them. Great. Georgia Tech ain't playing that game.
Yeah, I might have to agree with you. I haven't really been impressed with Clemson too much, especially after last week. And you remember, Ronnie, I told you, I said it on Monday Evening Quarterback, and I said it on College Football Showdown, and I even said it on this show, Week 1, when they played LSU. I don't know if Clemson's offense could move the ball on this LSU defense. And look at what happened. And Clemson is having a tough time running the football. I think Haynes King is gonna be the ultimate difference maker because he's tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, watched him at Texas A&M, and I love what he's doing for the Yellow Jackets. And yeah, I'm with you. I think Georgia Tech wins this game.
Yep. Rye, or is this a committee pick, or are you going against us?
Well, John's picking Georgia Tech as well. John, I got you, brother.
Yeah, well, that's why I said, is this a committee pick, or is this
Committee.
Okay, Georgia Tech. Congratulations, Clemson. You win.
And you know what? If they win, I'm telling all y'all, but y'all don't know.
Too bad, because it's a show pick apparently now.
I said what I said. I'm telling all y'all, but y'all don't know.
All right. Next on the list is Memphis versus Troy. Hold on, let me pull something up because I can't even find what the spread was for this. Because there we go. Okay, Memphis. No, not the ACC, the American. God damn it. All right, Memphis is a 3.5-point favorite going into this. I honestly don't know. Memphis is 2-0 right now, but Troy, if they play like they did against Clemson, I think we can see this. This is in Troy. This is in Alabama, so it is a game that they have to travel to. I gotta take the hot hand and give me Troy.
This will be for both me and John. Ain't nobody care.
Ryan.
Give me Memphis.
All right, Christian, you got to break the tie then.
Fine. Me and John taking Memphis.
Okay. Next on the list is, Christian, you are previewing this, the College Game Day game of the week. Georgia is a 3.5-point favorite against Tennessee.
Yeah, I previewed this matchup in 2022 when they were ranked 1 and 2 in the first set of college football playoff rankings, right? Georgia, they're not being touted as the the bullies of college football from 2021, I would say, until 2023. They were kind of like on that Alabama run. You know what I'm saying? Just dominant. Oh, okay. You think they made you think you had a chance, and then they would shut that down. Last year they came back down to reality. They was the most games they had lost since 2020. Yeah, since 2020, which was the COVID season, and they've been dominant since then. But I like what I'm seeing from Gunnar Stockton. He finally has his chance. He's taken advantage of the opportunity in front of him. And, I previewed this matchup last year, actually. I thought this was the game that saved Georgia's season. When they met in Athens. So, no, I just think the key for Gunnar Stockton, he just has to play his game, do what he's been doing. But this is going to be a tougher defense that he's going to be facing, and I'm looking forward to finally seeing Star Thomas. He's the running back for Tennessee. This place is gonna be rocking. Yeah, I can't wait to preview it. Check me out on Saturday.
Ryan, who are you gonna take?
I'm a Christian.
All right. So Tennessee coming into this game is gonna they're gonna have the home crowd. The only thing I believe this game is not a night game. I believe this game is a 3:00 game on CBS.
It's a 3 o'clock game. No, it's on ESPN.
It's on ESPN. I think that's a bigger mistake too.
Well, I mean, see, I missed the SEC on CBS. Like the Big Ten on CBS is just it's awkward. It's man awkward to see, But nah, I just feel we're gonna know a little bit more about both these teams moving forward. Georgia to me is playing with a chip on their shoulder because you heard Penn State, you've heard about Ohio State, you've heard about Texas, and remember Georgia's the team that beat Texas twice.
Well,
last year.
With that being said, though, that is actually why I'm going to take Georgia because in all reality, Georgia's gonna play with a chip on their shoulder and come out with a fucking house on fire. So give me Uga.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next, App State takes on Southern Miss. App State is a 2.5-point favorite. Listen, Southern Miss, after coming off of week 1, had pretty much a normal, hey, we're gonna take it easy and we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Then after getting the doors blown off of them against Mississippi State, I think they are not going to come out. They are going to put their foot down. Give me Southern Miss.
Southern Miss.
Southern Miss, I agree.
All right, show pick. All right, next, Texas A&M goes in to Notre Dame. Notre Dame is a 6.5-point favorite. Here's the problem with this number. I do not like the fact that this is under a touchdown. I think this game is going to be tighter because last time they played, I believe it was a 2-point victory for Notre Dame.
A&M.
Oh.
Give me Texas.
I'm agreeing with that. It's either Notre Dame wins, it doesn't cover, but I think Texas might actually come out and beat them.
Yeah, because the problem last year with the game, that was one I previewed, week 1. Texas A&M just didn't adjust, and Notre Dame's defense was just flying all over the ball, flying all over the field. Like anywhere the ball went, you saw Notre Dame just fly there. I mean, collectively as a unit, and this is a different Texas A&M team now. I mean, I think they're still trying to figure out who they are under Mike Elko. But yeah, Notre Dame they got to get Jeremiah Love going. He's your best player. Take pressure off CJ Carr because I felt they didn't do enough of that in the loss against Miami. And then I'm watching Jared Dawson on the defensive side for Notre Dame. He's a transfer from Louisville, and he has a task of replacing a guy like a Howard Cross. And Howard Cross was the best defensive player for Notre Dame a season ago. And then you look at Texas A&M, their offense is explosive, but overall as a football team, they're extremely inconsistent. Like 1 minute they look good, and then the next minute they don't even bother to show up, which is why I can't really take them too seriously. Man, this can go either way. I'm going to take Notre Dame because it is at home, but this would be quite the victory for Texas A&M. Going into South Bend under the lights and coming away with a win, yeah, that's going to be, that's going to be tough. It's definitely stacked against them, but I think they're going to open the playbook up a little bit more for CJ Carr. I think these receivers are going to be involved a little bit more. And I think this Notre Dame defense is going to play a lot better than what it did.
Yep. All right, next, Vandy versus South Carolina. I'm not even going to say it. South Carolina is a 4.5-point favorite. Listen, I'm sorry. I know it's Enter Sandstorm, but you told me that Vandy just entered Blacksburg to be Enter Sandman. What's Sandstorm really going to bring? Diego, give me Vandy.
Vandy.
And they're playing South Carolina, you said?
Yep.
Oh, give me South Carolina all day. I trust Lenora Sellers a little bit more. They're gonna run the ball. It's gonna be a time of possession game because they're not gonna let Diego just see the field.
Yeah. All right. Quick hits. Duke Tulane. Tulane's a 1.5 point favorite.
Give me Duke.
I'm going Tulane.
I will split the tie. I am going Duke. Hold on, Duke. Tulane. All right. Minnesota, Cal. Minnesota's a 2.5 point favorite. Row the fucking boat. Give me Mini.
Penny.
Give me Minnesota. Well, John, say it. John, say it. How you say it?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Oda. There we go.
All right.
Minnesota.
Quick hit. No point spread on this one. Rutgers versus the fighting Michael Vicks. I give the protesters outside a better chance of scoring on Rutgers than Norfolk State. Give me Rutgers.
Give me Rutgers. Sorry, Mike.
Rutgers.
Like I said, give me the protesters outside. Temple. God forbid. Why the fuck are you playing them in Temple? Temple versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma's a 21.5 point favorite. Give me money line. Oh, okay, baby.
Oklahoma. That's simple.
Yep, Boomer Sooner. I don't even have to ask you, Christian. You're the same way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to go to the island, boys. Hawaii, Portland State. Give me the Rainbow Warriors. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Me and John would rather watch, pigs get it in.
Oh, God. Speaking of a game that no one wants to watch, Penn State versus Nova. Haha, very funny, motherfuckers. I'm not even going to ask you.
All right.
Penn State.
Penn State. I was going to flip a coin.
Yeah,
Come
no.
on, man.
Villanova is a D1.
Villanova.
Yeah, no. I'm going to go watch Villanova the next week when they're down here to play Monmouth. After I go watch Rutgers play Iowa on Friday. K-State versus Arizona. K-State's a 1.5 point favorite. Are they fucking high? Bear down. Give me Arizona.
Arizona.
This is Arizona and who?
K-State.
Yeah, give me Arizona.
I don't know what. Okay. Central Michigan versus Michigan. 27.5 points is Michigan. Michigan all the way.
Michigan.
Yeah, I think Michigan bounces back. They're gonna have to continue to establish Justice Haynes, let him run the football, and that'll open up the passing game for Bryce Underwood. Use this kid to his abilities. He's mobile. He can throw with a moving pocket. He has a strong arm. Just don't settle to keep him in the pocket.
Yeah. All right. Final game. South Florida versus Miami. This is where fucking College Game Day should have been. South Florida is a 17.5 point dog. Listen, South Florida travels. They play at Raymond James, which is hilarious because they're South Florida, but yet they play in North Florida. Until their stadium is done. Unfortunately, Miami is on a hot streak. The problem is the coach is due to fuck one game up, and I believe that's this one. Give me the Bulls of South Florida.
I previewed this one yesterday, and I didn't really like what I saw out of South Florida early on, but they adjusted at the half, and that's the reason why they came out of the swamp. And we all know the swamp is a tough place for a football team to go in and get a win. I look at South Florida. They can run the ball, but these other weapons are going to have to step up for Byron Brown, because you've heard me say this a lot before. I do not like when coaches are putting too much on the quarterback, because not only was he your lead this on the season so far, not only is Byron your leading passer, he's also your leading rusher. So these other offensive weapons are going to have to step up. And Miami, man, I like what I've seen from them so far. I mean, they handled their business against Notre Dame, and I know they did play Bethune-Cookman the other day, but Carson Beck, if they get this version of Carson Beck moving forward, they're they're going to be a contender. I think they can establish themselves as the best team in the ACC because I don't like what I'm seeing from Clemson, and I like what they're doing defensively. And the key is simple: you're never going to be able to duplicate what the previous quarterback did. Miami had such a strong offense last year. They were ranked number one nationally in the nation under Cam Ward. You just have to come in and be your guy. I think South Florida is gonna make this a challenging contest for Miami, but I think Miami does just enough to win the football game.
Ryan, split the tie. What do you got?
Who is it?
I should know what it is. South Florida versus the U.
Versus you?
Yeah.
Do you really have to ask?
Just say it.
It's all about the you.
There you go. Just to have it on record. All right. Those are the picks for week 3 of college football. Let's go into week 2 of the NFL. Nobody
And look,
cares.
let me just say this before we even go into the picks. Man, it's good to have John here talking football, man, because, me and John were talking a couple months ago, and he was like, man, I can't wait to hear your takes again. John, I hope you're liking this.
I listen when I can. Trust me, I'm always listening when I can. It's just the last
I
the
get it,
last
brother.
the last 6 months have not been good for me. A lot's been going on, but I try to listen when I can. I wish I could be on as more often than I used to be. Hopefully that'll change soon, but for now, it's probably going to be one on, one off type deal for a while.
Yeah, sure. All right, so we're doing week 2 now of the
Yep,
NFL.
let's hammer
All right, let's
these.
do it.
Let's hammer these out pretty quick. You know what? Let me just give me 1 second. Easier. I'll put it in 2 seconds later. All right. For Thursday night football, the Commanders take on the Packers. The Packers are a 3.5-point favorite. I'm with this defense. I'm sticking with it's in Lambeau. Give me Pack.
Back.
Who is it?
Packers versus Commanders.
Oh, fuck. I don't want to say it. Just write it down.
What? Go Pack.
Don't
Go.
Don't make me say it.
Go Pack. Go.
I fucking hate you.
Hey, it could be worse, Christian. What are your keys to this?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I wasn't really impressed with the Washington Commanders. Yeah, they put up 432 yards of total offense on Sunday against the Giants, but only got 21 points out of it. But the one biggest takeaway that I take away from this is they ran the ball for over 200 yards. And I'm kind of on the fence about them. Do I think the Commanders will be good this year? Yeah, absolutely. But I'm not going to say, oh, yeah, this team is for real. I want to see them do it again. Yes, they were a game away from the Super Bowl. They have great pieces on both sides of the ball. The best thing they did was re-signing Terry McLaurin because he is Jaden Daniels' go-to weapon, and he's the number one receiver. He reminds me a lot of Steve Smith Sr., just a guy who isn't the biggest guy, but plays big in stature. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes that big play when you need it. And Green Bay, that was the best I've seen the Packers look in a really long time. They had energy on both sides of the ball. And I like a lot of what Green Bay has on their team. The offensive line gels, the defensive line is improved. The linebacking core is even better now because of one guy, Micah Parsons, and the secondary has come together. If they can just establish Josh Jacobs a little bit more and Jordan Love isn't forcing things, this is going to be a tough team. Look at the energy they played with the other day against the Lions. I mean, they hit the Lions in the mouth, and the Lions could never recover. And we've never known Green Bay to be a physical football team. I preview this one tomorrow. Be on the lookout.
All right. Jacksonville takes on Cincinnati. Cincinnati's a 3.5-point favorite. Cincy.
Cincy.
Yeah, I think this is a trap game for the Bengals. I think Jacksonville is going to play them a lot tougher than a lot of people expect. But this is one of those games where I always say the Bengals cannot look ahead because they have a big game in week 3. Potentially, they could face an undefeated Minnesota team. Focus on what's in front of you. That opponent's going to be there, whether you win, whether you lose, or whether you tie the game. Yeah, the Bengals defense looked good. Yeah, granted, it was Cleveland, but I need to see them do it again. I do like the Bengals, but they're going to have to earn this one. They're just not going to have to go out and take it. Like, Jacksonville's going to make them earn it.
Yeah. Quick hit on this one. New York Giants, Dallas. Dallas is a 5.5-point favorite. Yeah, give me the Cowgirls.
Cowgirls.
Yeah, give me Dallas. Dak always just seems to ascend whenever he plays the Giants. And I'm going to call this right now, Ronnie. Jackson Dart will be starting week 3.
I'm thinking week 6. He's going to land in New Orleans.
Okay.
I bet you we'll see some more turnovers before we see Jackson Dart. I bet you we see, what's his name, get a shot at it first before Dart gets in. Who the fuck's the other backup? Winston.
Ooh, Jameis?
Yeah, famous Jameis. We'll see Jameis in there before Dart. That's why I think we'll get week 6. Week 3, I think we'll see. After week 3, we'll get Jameis. Ryan, what do you got? Cowgirls versus Giants.
Cowgirls.
Okay. Detroit versus Chicago. Detroit's a 6.5-point favorite. This is a show bet, hands down right now. Give me Detroit. Fuck the Bears. I said it and I'll say it again. He is too much in his head for Williams. He's not good. The Lions will come back and bounce back and take over. Give me Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah, I don't like the way the Bears ended that game, and they just have a lot of loose screws that they need to tighten. The Lions know that they were embarrassed on Sunday against Green Bay, and I think they bounced back. They're just a better football team right now. Give me the Lions.
All right, the Rams versus Tennessee. Ryan, I understand that you hate the Ramily. Do you really want Tennessee though?
I do.
Okay. Rams are a 5.5-point favorite. This is in Tennessee, so I think the Rams will win, but they won't cover.
I was actually impressed with Tennessee's efforts. I know they lost, but they played a lot better in Denver than I think a lot of people anticipated of them. So I can say, the future is bright. Like, Cam Ward has poise, and he's going to need all of it against this Rams defense. I just think across the board, the Rams are too much. But this is also one of those games where the Rams can't look ahead because they could potentially have a big game the following week, going back to Philly in a possible playoff rematch. I do like the Rams in this, and I think Tennessee makes it interesting.
I'm going to go Tennessee.
I don't think this is a game, to John's point, I don't think this is a game where Tennessee is just going to lay down.
But what's it called? All right, so next, New England takes on Miami. This is another show bet that I'm going to take. Give me the Patriots, because after what I saw against Miami, hoofa! The Miami Dolphins suck. Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, give me the Pats.
Pats.
Yeah, I like New England as well. Just don't like what I'm seeing from Miami. That was a winnable game for the Patriots the other day. The offense has to step up, run the football.
Yep. All right. Next, San Francisco takes on the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are 2.5-point dogs. I actually like the Saints in this. With how much how many injuries? Until I find out, as of right now, Brock Purdy is not playing. They put Kittle on IR. Half of the defense is hurt. Even it doesn't matter. Saints played Arizona tight. I think the Saints have a chance to beat the Niners that are not healthy. Give me New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Nolans.
I'm going against all of you. I think the 49ers can do just enough to beat the Saints. I know this has always been a problem with the 49ers. The 49ers' biggest challenge is themselves. When they're healthy, I don't think this is a team that anybody in the NFC can beat. I think they have a clear path to not only the division title, but the 1 seed in the playoffs and the NFC Championship and potentially coming out the conference. Nah, they're gonna simplify things. Lots of Christian McCaffrey. They're gonna make Mac Jones be game manager, and he's gonna do just enough. This is gonna be pretty much a home game for the 49ers. They're really gonna take over. Those fans are gonna take over the Superdome. Yeah, the 49ers will win this football game.
Christian, who?
Wait, this is who?
No, you said the 49ers. You said who? Who's the quarterback? Who's the quarterback going to be?
Mac Jones.
Who?
You heard. Stop it.
Mac Jones. Come on.
I just got it, bro.
All right, the Bills take on the Jets. The Bills are a 6.5-point favorite. The Jets need to be better on defense. If that defense can come in, they can win. This is helping them because they're home. I think the Jets will cover this game. I think this is a field goal. You're taking Chicago. I'm gonna take Buffalo, but it would not shock me one bit if the Jets beat them.
I'm gonna take my you know who's.
Goddamn Jets.
Yeah.
Christian?
I like what I saw from the Jets against the Steelers. That was the most energy I think I've seen them play with, but unfortunately, they just ran out of a little bit of gas when it mattered most, but they're going to play hard for Aaron Glenn. Justin Fields looked comfortable. Him and Garrett Wilson, they have that chemistry from their college days. Buffalo, look, that's a gritty win for them. You're down 15. You win by a point. The Jets always seem to play Buffalo tough at MetLife. And I think that's going to be the case again, but I think Buffalo does just enough.
I'll say this. You want to know the one thing that I'm worried about? This is where I'm kind of toss-up about the Jets game. The Buffalo Bills front line is small. Their run defense, except for Ed Oliver, is very weak. And what is the Jets' main goal? They run the ball.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I think they're going to have to establish Breece Hall and feed him the ball a lot, especially to keep Josh Allen on the sideline. And defensively, if I'm the Jets, you got to pressure Josh up the middle, and you got to play him with containment from your ends and keep him in the pocket because he's at his best when he's extending the play and he's making throws with a moving pocket. Yeah. The key is to force him to throw from the pocket because when he gets those happy feet in the pocket, what's he liable to do? Make a mistake.
Yeah. All right. Seattle takes on Pittsburgh. Ryan, I already got you down for Pittsburgh. You're good. Pittsburgh's a 2.5-point favorite. I got to take Pittsburgh. This is home for Pittsburgh. Seattle's flying cross country. Give me Pitt.
Pitt.
Yeah, I like the Steelers as well. I know this is a game DK Metcalf has had circled on his calendar. He could have a big game, and Aaron just looked comfortable. And I'm gonna say this about another quarterback and a couple of picks: you could either handle New York or you can't. And what we saw from Aaron Rodgers on Sunday again with the Steelers, that was the closest I've seen to Packers Aaron Rodgers. You really didn't get that guy with the Jets. They opened the playbook. They let him move the pocket a little bit. He still has faith in that Achilles. And most importantly, he was spreading the ball around And I still think he's one of the best pure passers in the history of the sport. Yeah, I like the Steelers in this one, but their defense has to tighten up because they look soft on Sunday against the Jets. And it pains me to say that.
All right. Quick hit on this one. Baltimore versus the Cleveland Browns, the battle of the Mayweather trucks. Baltimore's an 11.5-point favorite. Give me Baltimore.
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 If Baltimore doesn't win this game, they need to fire John Harbaugh on the field, like
They need
Arizona
to-
State did.
They need,
Herm Edwards.
they need to get the Mayflower trucks.
Listen, because Sunday night is the reason why I don't trust the Ravens. You run the football, you continue to run the ball, and you knew Buffalo couldn't stop it. Why get away from it? This is what happens when you try to be too cute. Yeah, I do like the Ravens in this one, but I have concerns about them moving forward because they can't hold a lead in the fourth quarter.
Yep. All right. This one's probably quick, easy too. Denver versus Indy. This is another show pick. Give me Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, I previewed this one today. Sunday was the best I've ever seen Daniel Jones look on an NFL football field. And now he can just focus on being a quarterback. He doesn't have to worry about being on that stage. Indianapolis is a hell of a smaller market than what it is in New York. Having to listen to the media and what they're saying about you. Am I going to be on the back page of the paper? Like, he can just drown all that out and focus on playing football. And he looked great on Sunday. The Colts as a whole looked great on Sunday, but this is a more formidable defense that he's going to see. I do like Denver.
All right. Carolina versus Bear Down, Arizona. Bear Down. Cardinals are a 6.5-point favorite. This is another show play. Give me Arizona.
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 Yeah, I like Arizona. There's nothing that Carolina does that gives me confidence to pick them.
All right. I'm going to save your last preview, and we're going to save that game for last. We'll go down the list real quick. Atlanta, Minnesota. Give me the Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings.
Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota as well. They had to grind that game out against the Bears. Lots of Aaron Jones. Open up the passing game. You know, hopefully they can get Jordan Addison back soon, but Jalen Naylor is going to have to step it up.
Monday night games, Tampa versus Houston. Houston's a 2.5-point favorite. Hate that. Give me Tampa.
Tampa.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers here. You couldn't have asked Houston's defense to play better than what they did. It was the offense that let them down. And Todd Bowles, he's going to bring a lot of exotic looks against CJ Stroud. And this is going to I would test out that Houston offensive line. Are they improved? And Sunday in week 1 showed me why the Texans, to me, are pretenders. I just can't put them at that table with Kansas City and Buffalo and Baltimore. They're not there yet, mentally or psychologically, but I do think Tampa Bay does enough to win this game.
Yep. All right. Other Monday night game, the LA Chargers take on the Vegas Raiders. It's in the Death Star. Chargers are favorite. I don't like that. Give me the Raiders.
Raiders.
I'm going against you guys. I'm taking the Chargers. I love what I saw from them on Friday in Brazil. They had Justin Herbert in control. That's the best I've ever seen him look on an NFL field. They ran the ball defensively. They put a lot of pressure and wore down that Kansas City front, and I think they can do the same against this Raiders offensive line. They're going to bottle up Ashton Jeanty. I'm daring Geno Smith to beat me. Like, he's throwing this ball. Seriously, I like the Chargers in this one.
All right. And finally, the Eagles giving that hawk tour against the Kansas City fucking Chiefs. The Super Bowl rematch. Carter will not be suspended for this game. Christian, you're previewing it. What do you got?
Yeah, I'll be real. I wasn't impressed with either of these teams in week 1. You look at Philly and I just need to know what Jalen was thinking, because you're the Eagles' best defensive player, right? Like everything is predicated and built around you. You make the difference when you're on the field. And what did Dallas do? The first couple plays of the game, they ran that ball right up the middle, and the Eagles secondary isn't the greatest either because they lost key pieces as a whole. The defense lost key pieces, but excuse me. One thing where Dallas screwed up was they overcompensated for Saquon Barkley. And what does that do? When you overcompensate and you put too much pressure on one guy, it opens everything up for everybody else. Kansas City, look, you already know, Ronnie, I have issues with them. I've told you this off the air. The issues I have with them is they still think they can turn that switch on, hit that switch and just turn it on. Play down to their opponent and then just hit that switch. And it's not going to always work that way. Look how the Chargers kept them down. You know, they really had to earn it, but they're coming home. This is a huge game, probably the game of the week in the NFL. You know, I think it's going to be key. Can the Eagles get home? Because that's the key when you play Patrick Mahomes. Can you get home? And then you're doubling Travis Kelce the minute he breaks out and he's running his route. Like the minute he sees a little bit of grass, you know Patrick is going to try to find him. And then the Chiefs need to establish Isaiah Pacheco a little bit more to kind of help open up the passing game. And the Eagles, they need to play with more balance. Spread the ball around. I think Jahan Dotson is going to be key for Philly. I preview this game on Friday. Be on the lookout.
All right. I'm going to give you one reason why Kansas City probably stands no chance with this one. Xavier Worthy's out. Still injured, did not practice the last 2 days. If he comes back, he's not going to be as fast as he is. So, and you're still without Rashid Rice. Your only receiver right now is Kelce and Pacheco. Yeah, if Pacheco can't get the run with Jalen Carter up the middle, they're going to eat this up. I think Philly shows their dominance and takes over the game. Give me the Eagles.
I can't say it.
Ryan? Ryan?
Philly.
Okay. Yeah, you were muted or you... All right, and those are our picks for the week. And other than that, I don't think we have anything else really to talk about because there's no other real news. Basketball no one cares about. Oh, the one thing that I thought was funny was the WNBA superstar Angel Reese lost money on her shoe deal because apparently she only sold 12 pairs of shoes at $250 pop.
That's why.
Yeah, well, when you also look like Sid the Sloth, not many people are going to want to buy from you. Apparently someone bought it and couldn't get their foot in the hole. It just kept missing. I know, that's a terrible joke. I'll see myself out.
Yes, you will. Please, motherfucker.
But I don't think there's really anything else to talk about. There's no real other news. But then, with that being said, unless you guys have anything you want to add.
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
All right. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is our show. Thank you for listening. If you like what you heard, please follow us on our social media networks under the Nerdport Network. Follow us individually on Twitter/X at FNRonnie.
At Stonecock STL.
At the Zombie Master.
At DailyBlitz_61.
And join us back here throughout the week as we still dive into the good, the bad, and the what the fuck was that in the world of sports, as well as other things. And join us back, like I said, join us back here every Wednesday for the betting window. If you like what you heard, tell your friends. If you didn't,
Go suck a dick with your butt.
Tell your enemies, but always remind them that Bobby Bonilla still be getting paid. 2, a taco is technically a sandwich.
I fucking hate your face.
And there is always a teachable moment, and if you don't believe me, then hell, that's just a fact of life. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.